What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we have a little bit different of a topic that I'm really excited about. It's urethane, what it looked like then versus what it looks like now, because the differences are huge. So the reason I went with the Supernatural for this video is for a couple different reasons. One, I was able to find one brand new in box. So this is brand new. Just drilled it. Another reason why I went with the Supernatural is because this was actually my first ever urethane ball. I started bowling in 2008, and this Supernatural was released in 2013. And that was right around the time when I first started trying to take bowling a little bit more seriously. So this is the first urethane ball I ever had. And then the UC3, because it's the newest urethane ball, and it's a good one. So if you guys like this video, then versus now, and you'd like to see more of these, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And then if you like this jersey or any of the jerseys in any of my videos, you can go to coolvic.com and use my promo code MOTIVELU10, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then if you'd like to order this UC3, unfortunately, this has been discontinued for several years. But if you'd like to order a UC3 or anything bowling related, there's going to be links down below in the description. It is the absolute best way to help support the channel, and I would super appreciate it if you guys went through those links. So let's get into some of the tech behind this Supernatural, which has never been featured on this channel. So it features the U3S hybrid urethane cover stock that comes out of box at a 1500 grit polish finish. And then the weight block is a turbine core that has an RG of 2.53 and a max differential of 0.040, which is relatively high, especially for today's urethane balls, except for this UC3. And then the Rubicon UC3, which you guys know has been featured a ton on this channel, features the Rondure core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.49, a max differential of 0.052, and an intermediate differential of 0.011. And then it features the Torethane Pearl cover stock that comes out of box at a 1000 grit finish. And then the layout on both of these is the same. I have really fallen in love with this new layout that I'm using on urethane balls. It's 45 by 3 3/8 by 15. So I am expecting a huge difference between these two bowling balls. Urethane, especially over the last 7 or 8 years, has come such a long way. We're gonna see just how different urethane balls were from 2013 to 2021. It is a world of a difference. And in today's age where urethane is a must-have in everyone's tournament arsenal, I'm very curious to see how some of this older technology looks like from 2013 to now, 2021. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys ever had a Supernatural or if you have the Rubicon UC3, and which one of these two is your favorite and why. So let's get on the lanes and get this comparison then versus now going. All right, first shot here, urethane then versus now. Gonna start in the now with the UC3. Oh. Yeah, this UC3 is just nutty. So the UC3 is strong, but it's still urethane, so I can't miss right like that and expect to strike. All right, last shot here with the UC3 before I get into the Supernatural. All right, so we just got done with the first 5 shots with the urethane of today being the Rubicon UC3. The one thing I noticed with this UC3, like I said after one of the shots, is that the UC3 is strong. It flares 6-7 inches, but it's still urethane. If I miss right, it's still gonna struggle to come around the corner. But from the shots that I kept the ball in front of me, it looked fantastic. So now I'm gonna get into the Supernatural. And for the first shot at least, I'm gonna stay in the same spot that I was just at with the UC3. I fully expect to be at least 5 boards right with this Supernatural when compared to the UC3. And again, we're on a house shot, so the differences are gonna be smaller than if we were bowling on a sport shot. So let's get back on the lanes and see what the Supernatural is all about. All right, first shot here with the Supernatural from the same spot I was just at with the UC3. Not even close. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move the full 5 boards that I was anticipating, and then we'll see here. That's close. So I like that shot. It was just a little light. So I'm gonna move 2 more right, which would be 7 total here. That should be okay. Still light, wow. All right, so it still came in kind of light. So I'm gonna go back to the same spot, just move my eyes a little closer to me, see if I can get it to get into a roll a little sooner. That should be pretty good. All right, let me see if I can repeat that shot here. Jeez, that ball's weak. All right, so the Supernatural is considerably weaker of a urethane ball than this UC3. Honestly, weaker than any urethane ball that I've thrown, like, ever, pretty much. It ended up being 7 boards that I had to move right off the UC3, and it still forced me to be incredibly accurate. Like, at least with the UC3, if I missed right a little bit, the only thing I was really worried about was like a flat 10 or like maybe like a 7-pin. But with the Supernatural, if I missed right, I left a bucket combination. And then when I was too far left, the ball had no chance, left a washout. So what I'm thinking is that if I'm ever in a situation where there's a ton of friction and I need to throw the ball like right in front of me, the Supernatural might be a pretty good option, but definitely without the polish. But I'm definitely thinking that this polish has to go because it forces me to be way too accurate. And us as bowlers, I mean, you guys have been watching me long enough that you know that we make errant shots all the time. We're not robots, we're not machines. So we need to have bowling balls in our hands that are gonna give us the most amount of miss room. All right, back at the UC3, and like I said, this will be from the same spot that I was just at with the Supernatural. Yeah. So I just bucketed with the Supernatural from that spot, and then I went Brooklyn with the UC3. So this is 7 left here with the UC3. Can't shape the Supernatural. Oh, that is hilarious. Give me that. Yeah, I'm gonna knock the shine off that Supernatural just to see, because the difference is hilarious. That was, again, another 7 boards left, and I threw the first one from the same spot as the Supernatural where I had just bucketed from and left a washout. So I can already see the comments saying, oh, the surfaces are different, this one has polish, this one, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this CTD 1000 pad and I'm gonna knock the polish off this Supernatural so that at least they can have the same surface prep, because I think it's important to show you guys that even with the same layout, same surface, that the cover stock technology from 2013 is nothing like it's like today in 2021 going into 2022. So let's get back on the lanes. I'm gonna adjust the surface of this off camera to save some time. So let's get back on the lanes. All right, first shot here with the Supernatural at 1000. I'm gonna go to the same spot that I just bucketed with the Supernatural to see. So that 1000 pad took this ball from bucket territory to flush territory. Let's see if I can do that again. But also with the surface, this ball went from unusable to very usable. Very usable. Oh my God. Oh, there's the flat. So that surface change that I did on the Supernatural went from automatically giving this ball away or like never ever throwing it because it was unusable to all of a sudden I can see that it can be in play if I really need to get on top of the gutter, because the UC3, even like the pitch black, a little bit too early when I'm on too much friction and I'm trying to play super far right. I can already see my buddy Ryan being all upset because I told him that if I didn't like this ball, I would give it to him. So now we're gonna get back into the UC3. And again, with the UC3, I'm still gonna be 6, 7, 8 boards left of the Supernatural, even with the surface change. All right, back on the UC3. I'm gonna move 3 left with the UC3 just to show you guys a bigger difference. Missed right by a bunch. Oh, I'm gonna move 2 back right here. Way better shot. All right, same spot with my feet, but I'm gonna move my eyes to right. I'm gonna move about 5 back right just to show you guys the versatility of this UC3. So I just threw that UC3 from basically 5 different spots on the lane, and they all looked like really freaking good. And that just goes to show you the versatility in today's urethane bowling balls. Whereas before, even just 8 years ago, forget about 20, 25 years ago, even just 8 years ago, they were so, the technology forced, at least me, forces me to be so much more accurate, when that's not what we're looking for as bowlers out of a bowling ball. We're looking for the most amount of miss room possible. So if you're looking for a really good urethane ball that's very versatile, that allows you to hook it a little bit, allows you to play really straight with it, then really look no further than this UC3. I really believe this is gonna be one of the most special balls in recent memory. Not one of the best. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. It is a very special bowling ball. So now we're gonna get back into the Supernatural. All right, back here with the Supernatural. And like I said, I'll move 3 left every single shot. All right, so this is about 3 left here with my feet. All right, so again, this is gonna be 3 left, but I'm gonna definitely slow my speed down a little bit because I think this is not gonna come around the corner. So this is another 3 left, and the last shot was 2 miles an hour slower, and it still struggles. So I'm gonna try to slow it down even more here. Oh. So that was 2 boards right of the UC3 and 3 miles an hour slower than the UC3. Still wasn't close. So I'm gonna go back to my normal speed and move right here. That'll be good. All right, so that 4th shot, like I said, I was 2 boards right of the UC3, 3 full miles an hour slower than the UC3, and it still just was not close. So the big thing that I took away from that, or at least for me, is I never want to be messing with my ball speed like that just to make a ball work. I would rather be in my normal ball speed where everything is nice and comfortable and be able to repeat shots. And if that means being in a bigger, stronger ball, then so be it. So that's the biggest thing. And for me, newer doesn't normally mean better, okay? There's a lot of older equipment that's still really good. But when talking about urethane specifically, man, it is not even close. And this is only 8 years. Only 8, like think about that, only 8 years. The high road, for comparison, is 13 years old. and it still handles today's environments with ease. So this is only 8 years, how far we've come with urethane technology. So if you're looking for a urethane ball, something newer is more than likely going to be better. I can't even imagine a scenario where I would think that the UC3 would be better recommendation for anyone over a Supernatural. Plus it'll be cheaper to get a UC3 because this has been discontinued for so long. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Like I said, if you guys like this video and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Let me know why. Don't be disrespectful. Just let's have a conversation. Click right here to watch one of my other videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.